I want to point out that I'm going to try to assemble this saw without any instructions and with basically the tools that they provided from Rigid. So we're going to see how that works. Why styrofoam? Can can somebody answer me this? Why are we packing things in styrofoam? Boy, oh boy. Oh, assembling a table saw by yourself and doing it one-handed. Just, camera. Alright, so I got a little leg bolts in. Only showed one being inserted. I'll tighten that up later. I was looking at this going, oh, I need to wipe all that stuff off of there. That's gross. But I believe that's lubricant for the screw, so I'm not going to. Not going to. I want to, but I'm not going to. I really want to. I really want to wipe it all off. I really want to wipe it all off. I want to wipe it. That's not going to do anybody any good over there. Oh, wipe that off. Ooh, and that. Because, gross. Ew, okay. Oh, what? Okay. Let's start out by throwing a hook around that. I'll get a hold of it. That. Throw that around the backside. Oh, that sound. Ew. Ew. Time to go get my buddy. I don't know why I didn't ask him to help me tip it over, but okay. Oh boy. Okay, there's it, right side up. Ooh, the dangerous part. Maybe we can run a hot dog through that later. So I purposefully left these loose on both sides. I just tightened them up hand tight and then brought them back just a little bit so that they would be movable. Because I'm gonna have to adjust this to match this later once all of this is on. Okay, so these skinny ones are bolted on, but only just enough to hold them. They're still floppy, but they fit and they're on there and things line up everywhere. So we're gonna leave that alone for now. All right, so I repeated that process with the other side that is I believe this is the operation side. Yep, there's a handle. So we have those all on there. And yep, everything's still absolutely loose. So I can make some adjustments. So this doohickey raises and lowers. So as soon as you get that to that point, then you would tighten the bolt. Okay. And barely touches there. Barely touches there. Barely touches there. And barely touches there. I guess we can start on doing the other side and then the wings. Alright, I know, I have been trying to do this with the tools handed to me from the kit, but I wanted it to be flat and straight, so I am using a level for its straight edge so that I can get that to match. Alright, we got our second clamp on. I don't see any light through there. I'm sure it doesn't have to be within thousandths, it just has to be not annoying. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten these bolts. All right, I guess we're gonna put in this little doohickey. Blade is down. Snap that in. Ew. All right, now I'm gonna put this thing on. I believe that little tab has to go in there first. The tab on the operator side went in, but the tab on the far side did not go in. Saw is unplugged, so don't freak out. This goes. Okay, it goes. something right. Alright, I guess that's how it goes. That, okay, there it hooks up there and goes and then locks and there. That part is, I guess that will get easier with time. Alright, so apparently this thing's not to open the bags. It actually serves a purpose. And I believe wood goes under this way and can't go that way. So has to go that direction. Does that? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that was extremely... Okay, then this goes on. Okay. Wow. Absolutely no instructions needed to put this saw together at all. Wait, there's one more thing. Maybe it doesn't go on this side. It probably does go in either side. Okay, so that's there. Oh yeah, and this thing, I thought it was a fish. I was chasing the cat around with it. But that's a push stick. In case you get up close to the thing with your blade and all that, and you don't got any of that on there, because for whatever reason you don't want to be safe, or you have to, whatever. That's not a fish. All right, so right out of the box, no adjustment made on this piece. We'll go over to this thing, make sure that's up against there. And then, I gotta get on 5. And focus. And I would say that's dead nuts. That looks really good. Right in the center of that with the tooth. Now, I know somebody will say, oh, you gotta spin the blade over just to make sure every tooth is on. So let's take a wander here. I'm gonna just turn it, 50% of the way. About there. I don't know, that looks pretty straight. I'm gonna go with that straight. Other thing I could do is take the riving knife out and do the same test on the back side to make sure the blade is in fact square with the saw. But for right now, I think I'm pretty dialed. I think I'm good. We'll see how it cuts next. Okay, so I'm gonna say some negative things about this saw now. The first one is this runs into the tape as you're moving it that way. So you have to actually lift up on it, get it on the tape, which throws you out of square here a little bit. Don't really see it being that big of a deal, but it is a minor annoyance and will definitely trigger my OCD. So there's that. Next thing is, no real good way to store this. It doesn't really fit there. It doesn't have any magnets on it. It's just kind of like there. And this thing comes up and flops over. So I suppose you could put it like that. But again, it doesn't seem like a proper storage. It doesn't seem like that's great. The third thing is when look at the saw. It looks fairly the same all the way through in terms of weight. A little bit more weight on this side, sticking way out here. So it's got 1 wheel, 2 wheel, 3 wheel, and then 2 pads. Right now, it's relatively stable. I would saw on that, no problem. But you take this thing, put it down, and now you can roll it around. Problem is, if you try to roll that way, the saw immediately tips over. I don't know if you can see that, but it basically tips. So you have to be kind of careful about it. It's not gonna tip over, but it's just kind of annoying. My opinion, that wheel with the flipper on it could have been moved over to be in the center of balance of the saw, and that wouldn't have been a problem. But you know, here we are. For now, that's the only gripe I have with it. I haven't turned it on or plugged it in yet, so I guess time will tell. Yeah, other than that, went together real easy. I absolutely did not use the manual. And I only do that because, you know, who does? It's still here, and it's still sealed. Manual, still sealed. And I honestly did that because no one really uses the instructions. I mean, I suppose if you use the instructions, it would probably show you that this has a home, you know, down here somewhere. As much of a pain as that is, but that's where that thing goes. I didn't see that in the instructions. I just actually turned around and saw those two little stumps sticking out. Anyway, yeah, again, just wanted to you know, try it without actually looking at the instructions. I think I did pretty good. I think I'm a reasonably smart person, and I think anybody else could do it. So kudos on the fence style, switching it out from the extruded aluminum to a squared piece of tubing. It certainly makes repeatability a lot easier. I'm gonna get a shot of that. That's in the mic. It makes repeatability easier because you can line it up. Get focused. Focus. You can line it right up on the line, and know that you're going to be square. You know that you're going to hit that mark again for future reference, because it's not actually digging in back there like the other one did. It's simply running off this T-rail, which we've already adjusted. So I'm pretty happy with this. Now it's just a matter of will it make sawdust, and how is dust collection going to be? That'd be great to know. Oh yeah, and your wrench stores on the side here for taking the blade off. I haven't even really looked at taking the blade off yet. And then your guard. Let me see if I can flip that up. Your guard snaps into that, and your anti-kickback snaps onto that when you're, you know, using it for you know, a storage table. Anyway, yeah, that's it. It's all together. Boom, done. So after breaking down a piece of plywood, I noticed that the dust collection wasn't 100%, but it wasn't also terrible. So I say for dust collection, it's probably 75%. Did pretty good. I'm not unhappy with it.